We have more tonight on the breaking news we first brought you last evening at 6. Terrifying moments as a car crashes through the waiting room of an East End walk-in clinic, injuring 5 people. Tonight, exclusive surveillance video of that crash and interviews with the medical staff who rushed to help those hurt in the incident. Joining us live with our top story, Christie Bezaire.
Well, Jim, as you can imagine, it was an extremely scary moment for those involved. But today, the staff at Westminster Walk-in Clinic are already back to doing what they do best, helping people. As you can see in this surveillance video, the car approaches Westminster Medical Clinic and appears to slow down to pull into a parking spot out front. But then, something no one could have expected.
Wow. There was a very, very loud sound of smashing glass. It sounded like a TV was dropped from 200 feet and smashed in front of you. It was so loud, and then screaming.
You just heard screaming and oh my God, and you're wondering if anybody was hurt under the car or if anybody got hit on the other side of the car, but it was terrifying.
The video caught the crash on tape from multiple angles. Dr. Drakulik was in an exam room. He rushed out to see what happened.
Quickly went out to the waiting room and there was a car there, and it was chaos.
At first, the doctor didn't see the patient trapped under the car.
We were looking on this side and people on that side were screaming, so we ran around and came to see the patient, and he was pinned and it was scary.
He says it was clear the man was injured.
Big plate of glass had sliced his arm, and there was a lot of blood on the floor. He was conscious, he was talking.
Staff worked to help the man as they waited for emergency crews.
We compressed his wound. The bleeding stopped, apparently stopped.
So we were helping him with passing towels and sheets and whatnot to him through the window as we're on the phone still with 911 and waiting for them to respond.
Eventually, firefighters were able to lift the vehicle off the man. Witnesses say they used a car jack.
He had serious lacerations on one arm and burns on the other arm.
Police say the man remains in hospital.
He's in good spirits at this point, and he said he expects to get released from hospital tomorrow.
4 others were taken to hospital as a precaution. The vehicle crashed through the outside window and the reception wall.
When it hit the wall, it pushed the desk and myself a little bit back.
Linda Varjasic was sitting just a few feet away.
It's close enough. I'm not sure how far, but I do feel lucky. Someone's watching over us, that's for sure.
By noon, it was back to business for the staff, who added a new family physician to the team today.
Something we didn't anticipate, but we're already starting renovations, so I'm going to take it as a positive. I know the area has a huge need, so I'm excited to be here.
It will likely take a few weeks to a month to complete those renovations, but the walk-in clinic and family practice remain open. Windsor police say they are still investigating, and Jim, so far no charges have been laid.
It's terrifying to think what happened, but they didn't have far to go for medical attention.
Well, and that is the thing that I think is so great. The staff stepped up. They helped right away. They were right there to, at least apply that compression. They couldn't get the car off. They had to wait for medical crews to do that, emergency crews, but they were there and they were able to respond. I guess there's no better place for it to happen if it has to happen.
Very well. Christie Bezaire, thank you, Christie.